The soft click of the hospital night shift clock echoed in Nurse Clara's cubicle, a steady reminder of the hours slipping away. Outside, the world remained oblivious, draped in a thick fog that shrouded the darkened parking lot, muffling the sounds of distant traffic. It was always this way in Ward C. The air seemed heavier, mix of antiseptic and something else, something faintly rancid that clung to the corners of the room. Tonight, however, Clara found herself drawn to room 306, home to Marcus, a patient whose condition baffled everyone. She had first noticed it during his admission, days ago. Despite every test, every scan, his symptoms did not correlate with any known affliction. The doctors had whispered of bizarre anomalies, and the murmurs spread through the nurses like wildfire. Clara felt it too, a sense that something lurked beneath their clinical facades. As she stepped into the dimmed room, the sound of her shoes' squeak echoed strangely, the ambient noise of the machines soft, almost dismissive. The hum of Marcus's heart monitor was steady, yet Clara could swear it pulsed with an unspeakable rhythm, one that thrummed under her skin. She glanced over at him. He lay pale against the stark whiteness of the sheets, breathing in a slow, deliberate manner that felt peculiar. "Marcus," she called softly, her voice barely rising above a whisper. His eyes fluttered open, dark pools swallowing the light. "Help me," he murmured, his voice strange and disjointed. Something about the cadence felt wrong, exaggerated, as though he was mimicking a tone he had memorized but never quite grasped. She leaned over him, her heart quickening. There was something almost ethereal in the way he stared past her, focusing on an unseen point in the room. Is it you?" she stuttered, the words trembling out as understanding twisted like a knife. His condition was not merely undiagnosed. It was unfolding, unraveling the very fabric of reality around him. With sudden urgency, Clara turned, intending to reach for the call button, but her fingers froze as she spotted the small, cracked mirror above the sink. Reflected there, she caught a glimpse of something sickeningly sweet, curling around Marcus's figure, grotesque tendrils of phantasmal shadow coiling tighter. Before she could register her next movement, the fluorescent light above flickered violently, a strobe of disorienting brightness and darkness. In that crepuscular chaos, Clara found her footing anew, driven by instinct as she stumbled backward. She could see Marcus's lips move again, but the sound of his voice was swallowed, echoed by a cacophony of whispers rising from the walls, creeping impossibly close. She dashed to the door, wrenching it open, the cold rush of air colliding with her. Just before she crossed the threshold, she caught one last glance back at the room. The sight struck her. Marcus was now sitting upright, rays of light illuminating only half of his face. The other half, hidden by shadow, wore an unsettling grin, as if he no longer was who he once claimed to be. Outside, the oppressive fog enveloped her, wrapping tightly around her as she rushed toward the nurse's station. She shook, fighting to comprehend the surreal weight of the encounter. Ward C thrummed with whispered secrets, the air thick with something refused to be named nor diagnosed. Though she had escaped Marcus for now, Clara knew the truth that would hang over her like the fog outside. Some doors, once opened, could never be truly closed. In the inescapable gloom of that night, she learned that some ailments reach beyond the flesh, burrowing deep into the soul, where diagnosis fades, but terror remains ever vigilant.